Do dentists actually have to treat everyone? This question can feel uncomfortable for both patients and dentists, but it's more important than ever. Here's what you need to know. Some patients look for care that is quick, straightforward, and affordable. Others want detailed answers, long-term prevention, and care tailored to their needs. Both approaches are valid, but not every dentist or practice can offer both types of care. Today, I want to discuss whether dentists can choose which patients they treat, how ethics play a role in that decision, and why sometimes saying no is the most responsible choice a dentist can make. Patients now have more choices than ever before, and that's a positive change. You can and should compare practices, philosophies, prices, and approaches. But when dentists talk about having the same freedom to choose their patients, it often makes people uncomfortable. People ask, is that ethical? Is it financial? Is it fair? But there's a simpler and more important question. Can any one dentist truly meet every patient's expectations? The answer is no. There are billions of people and millions of dentists, each with their own priorities, personalities, expectations, and ideas about care. No dental practice can meet everyone's needs. At our practice, although we perform general dentistry as well, we often see patients seeking cosmetic or comprehensive treatment. We notice a common pattern. Patients may have already visited other dentists or specialists, been examined, and heard different opinions, but they haven't seen what the results could actually look like. No visualization, no clear discussions of long-term risks. Not enough conversation about prognosis. This creates a big gap between what patients expect and what is possible. The gap is where disappointment and sometimes harm can start. Other patients arrive with search results or AI-generated answers, certain they know exactly what they need. To be clear, technology can be helpful, but Google is not a medical professional. AI can be wrong, and even the companies building these tools admit that. So, when a patient has a specific request, our job is not just to follow instructions, but to use our professional judgment. Patients don't come to us just because we can perform procedures. They come to us for our expertise. When someone says, I want 10 veneers, I always take a moment to pause. Not to say no right away, but to ask why. What's actually bothering them? What outcome are they really hoping for? What logic led them to that request or number? When we listen first, it makes treatment planning clearer and safer. For complex cases, we almost never present a final treatment plan during the first visit. From a dentist's point of view, that's risky. A plan can fail for so many reasons if it hasn't been carefully designed, tested, and reviewed. For a patient's perspective, it's even more risky. Accepting a major treatment without seeing, testing, or understanding it is like buying a car you have never seen and having to drive it for the next 15 years. That isn't informed consent, it's pressure. Once we design and present a case, patients are encouraged to ask for changes. That's part of the process. But sometimes patients ask for treatments that could seriously harm them, either now or in the future. That's where I draw the line. First, do not harm. If a treatment goes against my professional judgment or ethics, I won't do it, even if it means losing a patient or income. Protecting your integrity also protects your reputation. And when you protect the patient, you protect everyone involved. Even regulatory bodies are clear on this. If a dentist believes a requested treatment isn't in the patient's best interest, they can and should refuse while offering other options or a second opinion. That's not abandonment, that's professionalism. There's something we don't discuss enough. Some dentists are introverts. Some enjoy long conversations, explanations, and teaching. Others prefer quietly focusing on the technical side of dentistry. Neither approach is better, but it does make a difference. If you want to provide comprehensive, high-quality care, communication is essential. You need to align with who you are and the patients you treat. So no, dentists can't treat everyone, and they should not try to treat everyone. The main responsibility is to know who you can help best and to be honest about it. At the end of the day, this isn't about turning patients away. It's about honesty, about alignment, about recognizing that good care doesn't come from trying to be everything to everyone. For dentists, it means having the confidence to practice with integrity, even when that means saying no. That's not elitism, that's responsibility. And when dentists and patients are aligned, trust goes up, outcomes improve, and dentistry works the way it's supposed to. If this conversation made you think differently about care from either side of the chair, that's exactly why we share these discussions. This channel exists to talk honestly about modern dentistry, changing expectations, and what truly protects patients and professionals alike. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.